Alright, so I got some little pieces of ribbon here. This is .5. I'm just going to use a little bit just for an example, so I'm not wasting a bunch of wire. But, yeah, I usually do one or two on either side of the corrugated, just to kind of keep it balanced when you're framing it with whatever. And then got a longer strip that will be crimping. And then just kind of show you a tip on how to stack this up then. So I use this thing I made up. Just took a piece of wood. I ordered these two gears. These are just RC spur gears I got on eBay for like $4. Then pretty much just mount them to this board and you can just run it through, and it keeps it really consistent every time, as long as you know you're not falling off the tracks there. So I get this piece of ribbon. Slowly but surely. I'd almost find a way to mount one of these to a drill and just fucking crank it out, but I don't know. I didn't have that much time to be sitting there fiddling with that, so this way works good. So now we got a nice, consistent, corrugated piece of ribbon. Let's see. Just cut that in half. Let's see. I'm out of 36, so I'm just going to use some 40 gauge and bind this. Now you can use a single piece and then just stack flat on either side, or you can double up your corrugated. So just take two pieces, Once you get that stacked, just take your 40 gauge, wrap the end. I like to wrap the end kind of generous. That way, when you're stacking your flat pieces on the outside, you're going to want to leave this, say, I don't know, give it just enough where you can pinch it. And then when you go to frame the other side, you can kind of twist it and make sure that it's not flipping on you. And once you got that, take some more 40 gauge, wrap that together. And so far we should be looking like that. Focus. Alright, for our last piece, so we got this part, the two stacked corrugated wrapped, went down a little, and then right here we wrapped our flat side on one side, and then we're going to go down a little bit more with the end of this. We're going to line that up, and then we're going to wrap that. Then once that end's wrapped, you can kind of go down and bind it a little more wherever you need to, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then, yeah, your core will be ready to go. You can frame it, spin it up, make your build. And if it's kind of being a pain and won't lay flat, you can bend one end, and then that way you can ensure that when you push it up, it's going to be flat. Because this ribbon can be a pain in the ass. Okay, so there you go. So now you can frame it with 28 or 26 and do whatever, do like maybe a spaced alien Clapton around it. That'd be pretty cool. Or you can put some twisted 28 on either side, do a helix, pretty much whatever. But yeah, this is how to get a cool core. Sometimes if you get spots that aren't aligning right, just kind of gently squeeze it and kind of like push on it back and forth this way, and it'll kind of get everything to set in together. So now I got that. This is a variation I did recently. Took 3 pieces of 0.5 and get a screwdriver, and yeah, I took 3 pieces of 0.5, Claptoned it in 40. Yeah, I think it was 40 gauge, 40 or 42, I forgot. But yeah, then I corrugated the center one, and then I framed it on either side with the other 2 pieces of 40 gauge Clapton. So I got the 3 pieces of ribbon, Clapton and 40, center one corrugated. Then I just did a staple helix. So that's one variation you can do. Otherwise, whatever you want, get into, just feel creative with it. So yeah, once you if you Clapton it, it's a lot easier to work with because obviously you got something to grab onto and it's a little bit thicker. Yeah, I don't know if you guys got any tips or any builds you want to see how it's made. Just let me know. Otherwise, I'll try to figure something out for my next video. So yeah, that's how to corrugate. Just wanted to show you guys this build I made before this video. Made a stapled helix, but the 12 pieces of ribbon for the inside I clapped in 42 gauge before I did the helix around it. And I don't know if you ever had regular stapled helix. They're super good vapes. Nice warm, tons of clouds. Pretty good flavor. I noticed that if you dress up the inside, if you clapped in the ribbon before you do it, it makes more juice channels and kind of holds juice a lot better, and you get amazing flavor. I've just been vaping this for a little bit and it's amazing. Like, I've been vaping, what is it? Now Not Later. I've been vaping this juice for quite a while now. It's getting down there. And up until this build, I really couldn't taste the full flavor, and it's delicious now. It's amazing. Nice warm vape, super flavorful. Awesome vape. So yeah, that's what I'm vaping on. Peace.